Haiti development put on pause 1100, 11, 111 years from 1915 to 2026 to be made an example. Okay? Now, in 1915, when the United States invaded and occupied Haiti until 1934, during that occupation, Haiti Constitution was rewritten by them, okay, to allow foreigners to own land ownership. It's an island, okay. They did forced labor, okay. They did forced labor. It was reinstated on our land, okay. Financial control was centralized under U.S. banking. Resistance was violently suppressed. That's not biological, people. That's geopolitics. Here is the strange thing about the whole thing. Most people don't realize that. From 1915, even till this very day, America been running the whole damn show. For me, I get irritated when America like, go back. I'm like, for what? All those are your man. All those are your puppets, your tools. People don't realize that they go to D.C. to get vetted. That's normally where they go to until the treaty in the core was removed. The president that was killed, he's the one that removed the treaty in the core because he said it's not a good deal for us, man. It's not good for us, man. You guys been ruling this place nonstop, man. You've been putting leadership. None of the leadership actually care about the people. The leadership is beholden to DC. It's not beholden to us. It don't answer to us. It don't do anything for us. And then you guys were asking so much stuff that you're like, no, I can't do that, man. No, I can't do that, man. I can't do that neither, man. And next thing we know, pop out, body bag. We're like, you know, people be talking about Sinquire. I'm like, shit, we don't lost so many of them. We stopped counting. Can you imagine? We have lost so many of them to the point that we stopped counting. I think one of the most tragic things after you lose 11 presidents that got bullets slugs in their head, you stop counting. That's tragic. A nation stopped counting because a nation know that when they said no, they didn't talk to them. They put a slug, so everybody understand who's running the show. It was straight bullying people, and it straight is bullying. Right now, with no accord, no treaty, you have Henry Brewster that should be made person non grata open his greasy mouth right in D.C. said, we are running the place. I said, but he forgot, said, we don't have an accord. We don't have a treaty no more. We want to see if we can get the colonization going for them, you know. But I'm like, but those cats are illegitimate. They can't do that. You can't, and then Constitution, we recognize them. Who cares about you recognize? You can't do that. You cannot put anybody internally. The problem is any kind of article you use would not suffice. The reason it was left open was for looting purpose. That's the real reason for extraction of the resources. Okay, but word on the street is y'all been doing all that digging, you ain't coming up with nothing. Word on the street is to all the extractionists, they going at each other's throat. They fighting each other. We have so many tools to dig for gold and everything. They ain't getting anything. They're actually physically fighting. They think the map is inaccurate. They see all the resources, but when they go to the spot, it's not there when they ripped into it. I'll tell you why it's not there. Haiti is not run by Haitians anymore. Their ancestors have taken over their land, especially when they saw PDFing and when they saw that grotesque economy y'all brought on that terrain called organ harvesting. They couldn't understand how people can go from the world and say, oh, I'm here to help them, but they organ harvesting people. They couldn't understand how people could say, hey, I'm going to bring school, and they burn the schools down. They can't understand I'm going to help you medically, but no modern hospital is a threat. They couldn't understand why diseases are being inflicted into the people. They couldn't understand that. The ancestors couldn't understand why people are being sterilized. They were confused. They scratching their heads like, hey, you guys say you're doing one thing, you're doing something different. They're like, you know what? Since we fought for this land and this is our land, we're going to take ownership. No leadership for this country until it gets run past us. So when Fees May talking about, oh, DC, I'm like, I don't give a damn DC say that. Did the ancestors give you that position? Then you're not prime minister. They running the country. He ain't got a goddamn say. He think he runs something. He ain't running nothing. He ain't run a damn thing. Him and all them boys from Burrell, you and all that crap, they ain't run a damn thing. They ain't run a damn thing. They ain't control of a damn thing. The ancestors took over. We're not allowed to choose leadership. Our leadership is selected for us from the invisible world. And that's because y'all stole 111 years from the damn country. It is the ancestors that's not giving y'all the resources. They say they're not giving y'all one crumb, and they ain't giving y'all that damn country now. They say, "I'm gonna get your tail off that land." And another thing too, the ancestors was like, those oligarchs, they're not Haitian DNA. You don't get to spend almost a century making sure you highlight where the landowner, the real one, the Haitians, the children of Jean-Jacques Celine, you don't get to highlight their back. We are, we're from the Levant. We look nothing like them. They originate from Africa. But this our land. Y'all didn't fight for this land. We fought for this land. Y'all forever trying to put yourself in our history book. Forever trying to back engineer our history book, trying to sneak y'all butts in this history when you ain't got nothing to do with our history. Some of y'all pushing the most ridiculous stuff. We helped. I'm like, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. They were nowhere near here when the revolution broke out. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. Yeah, we hear some of that being pushed on the terrain. Hell no, they were nowhere near to be found. So we hear them pushing that this nonsense that they helped us fight for our revolution, that they were over there helping us, and I'm like, help who? The people from Levant, they weren't in that revolution. Hell no. Help us fight. The hell they rap mine. See, what did y'all in was that last intervention. When the ancestors saw the kids were actually being broken. Keep in mind, our country is spiritual. Our ancestors always on the land. Our ancestors didn't understand why y'all insist on destroying the belief system of the land. Why do y'all insist in back engineering history, putting fake things in the history that didn't happen? Why are y'all pushing a fake history to the world? They didn't understand that. And above all, they didn't understand why foreigners come to the land and have more respect, have more privilege. And they thought it was highly disrespectful. Everything was foreign, and everything was a peg higher, and the owners were the bottom. Everything was allowed to rape it, kill it, spit on it, and basically taught it. It's slave like. They made up their mind that last intervention. They're not giving y'all nothing, not one crumb. The answer said that earthquake that was manufactured, that was fabricated, that was not nature. Nature had nothing to do with that. That was them announcing themselves. They coming in for the land. And they said, no, you're not. No, you're not. We ain't giving you nothing. We ain't hearing nothing to y'all. Y'all gonna get your tail out of here. That's what y'all gonna do. But they said they ain't hearing nothing. We ain't hearing a damn crumb over. As a matter of fact, we'll take ownership of it. So I'm sitting here and I'm hearing Love about, he did magic. Nah, he ain't did the magic. Nah, he don't have legitimacy. They didn't give it to him. No white man is putting anything in that office no more. No white man. No white man is putting nothing in Haiti. No foreigner is putting in nothing in leadership in Haiti. No foreigner has a say. A foreigner, you take what the ancestors give you as for leadership. No. All leadership is approved and vetted by the spiritual realm. They know your heart, they know your spirit, they know what you're about. Now, what the world is watching is detoxification. They don't realize they're watching that. It's going to look like that. Keep in mind, 111 years that country been put in pause. We are 223 years old. Okay? That country has been put on pause for 111 years. All of our resources was being extracted from us. You see these beautiful coastline, and you see like when boats and stuff like that go through and stuff. You do see all this beautiful stuff. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. Not allowed to develop. In the beginning, it hurt. It hurt, especially when you know how you have so much potential, man, and you put on pause because they want to make an example of you. They want to push this, the poor West, the slogan that everybody say, and they don't realize that goes back to 1804. We were created to be the MPDIT, but they like to push the Black Republic, you know, with the color of the flag from Saint Domingue, which is blue and red, because the MP of the IET is black and red, black and red, black and red. No aftermath, damn it, you know. And so basically, what they did here, they crippled the place with debts. They sure did. A lot of countries that they were giving all this independent stuff, they didn't even realize where they came from. A lot of countries, they started to do that with all countries. Every country they were giving their independence, they made them pay debt. It didn't matter if it was France, it didn't matter if it was Germany, it didn't matter if it was Britain, it didn't matter if it was Portugal, it didn't matter if it was Spain. They all did it because they rocked together. As a block, they thicker than thieves. They all get on board. Because when they saw they could do that to them boys, I mean, that idiot. You want a revolution. But this is what happened when you have people blackmailing, like in our ocean. We had all these damn boats showing up nonstop. Like, man, quit harassing us, man. Like, leave us alone, man. People like, oh, why y'all paid? Yo, everybody in slavery, or they under colonization. What you gonna do? Who we gonna call? Who we going to call? What black nation is gonna come to our rescue? Who we gonna call? Think about that. No one. We're like, all right, we're paid. Go away, man. Go away. Quit harassing us, man. We're paid. Go away. We just started, man. They made us pay 140 years. Okay, so we fought. Unheard of, right? The winner, the winner, the winner, the winner, the winner. The winner is paying the loser. Here's the crazy thing about the winner paying the loser. The loser fought with Belgium, right? When France had beaten Belgium, Belgium didn't make France pay, but they did it with us. So therefore, France already knew better. Okay, France was doing that with black men because France was mad because it lost, the pearl. So he got mad. Because France wouldn't get all that little lucha, and France got mad and got nasty with it, you know. And anybody that bought that up, France will throw your butt out. And then now France is trying to reason. Well, we're gonna have no. Don't nobody want no committee. Don't nobody even want the committee. Oh, and then they had the nine. Oh, I said, don't give it to them. Mm-mm, don't give it to them. Those are your nine-headed illegitimate creature. Mm-mm. We want no, no, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Not right now. Not right now. You hold your breath. We'll come back around. Not right now. Hold your damn breath. We tell you when to breathe. Not right now. We'll tell you when what you owe is due the correct amount, and it'll be the MPDIT that will be sending that bill to you. Okay, the MPDIT will be sending that bill. Okay, like you stay still. Okay, the answer said no. Take it easy. Take it easy. They'll send that bill to you. Chill, chill. Oh, no, no, no. The answer said no, no. You're not building nothing here. You're not investing in no education here. And then get that crap out your head. You bring your books in here. You bring your language. You bring your culture. You thinking of another form of no, no. You're not doing that. You're not making any decision. Get that crap out your head that you have a say on the land. You don't have a damn say. They're in control. They can see right through you. Okay, they know what you're about. You won't. They say hold your breath now. They'll let you know what you need to pay here. You hold your breath. You wait. So they have the poorest in the Western Hemisphere. The slogan, right? Now, what the poorest in the Western Hemisphere did, okay, what this was the phrase was repeated constantly by international media, the NGOs, the government. It became a branding, it became an identity. But the slogan was a tool, man. Countries that have experienced occupation, dictatorship, support externally, structure adjustment program, disaster capitalists, repeated foreign invasion. We had so many goddamn foreign invasion called intervention. It's unheard of. All of it to help us stop being the poorest. And every time it comes, we're 10,000 times worse, sometimes 100,000 worse. We have infrastructure from when they went in there. 1915, we're in 2026. We have 1915 infrastructure, people. The roads that are built over there, okay? Most of it is crowdfunding. Who funded the diaspora funding in some places? Literally. Because the tax that's collected, because nothing is decentralized, it goes to Puerto Rico, you know? And who takes this tax money? Because it's sure not being used on Haitian people. you know? Big brother, you know? How you doing? Right now you flex, you scream top of your lung, get the F out. But Big Brother ain't gonna say what he doing with tax money. Big Brother ain't gonna say he collecting all that money off the ocean here now. Big Brother ain't gonna say that he run all the banks. Big Brother ain't gonna say. A lot of things Big Brother ain't gonna say here now. Cause Big Brother just pretty much robbing little brother blind. But Big Brother got so much to say. But Big Brother ain't saying what he doing. Big Brother never explained that all those guns in the drink come from Big Brother land. All of them have military uh, serial numbers for Big Brother military complex. Big Brother not gonna tell the world that little brother is the biggest black market organ harvester. in the Western Hemisphere. It's funny. Big Brother is asking for individuals to play, but Big Brother never told the planet, "Hey, little brother, you got a black market organ harvest issue." Have you ever heard anybody from Big Brother Land say that? Have we ever heard anybody say that? No. Have we ever heard anybody from Big Brother Land actually spend 5 minutes and show the world that innocent people are being drawn and it's being called security? Did we hear Big Brother say, "Hey, y'all get the mercenaries out there"? We got the same amount of troops as if we would have had a normal intervention. The world don't know that we have anywhere between 5 to 10,000 rotating mercenaries, not born on the land. What are they doing? They're killing tomorrow people. They're killing little babies, children, women, men. They have and they have an animal hatred for newborn to about 35 years old. They spraying them down with bullets. It's called security, stability. I thought, well, hell, y'all killing us, stability, and the world never know that because as long as you have that slogan, the poorest, you get away with murder now. Especially you got the whole damn hemisphere repeating it back. It's a chant. Y'all better chant that song. Poor in the Western Hemisphere. Woo, woo. Poor in the Western Hemisphere. Woo, woo. Poor in the Western Hemisphere. The poorest in the Western Hemisphere have had over 14 interventions. The poorest in the Western Hemisphere have had the United States of America went in there in 1915, and even after the treaties and accords was actually not renewed with the United States of America. That Big Brother's in there being belligerent. Big Brother sent a whole team in there and bought all these contracts. And all it was economic enslavement. That's all it was. Big Brother is starving in Armageddon proportion for the asteroid. That Big Brother lost his damn mind. I like you ain't got no treaty, man. You ain't got no damn treaty. You ain't got no core here, man. That means you got to respect the Constitution here. Just go for it the same way. We can't go in there. We can't run up your damn house and put no president for you. We can't run up in there. We can't tell you what your government structure is, but you run up in here and do this, man. I guess old habits die hard. That's what it is. Old habits. They die hard. You know. Then you hear that person non gata and rooster. Person non gata. He's completely out of his job description. That's person non gata. Who the hell are you? You don't get the right to do that. That you go and you talking about, oh, we intervention. Well, why don't you tell the world that that Haiti's the biggest black market? It's funny. You speak of everything. You run your little personality grab them out, but you don't talk about that. Oh, we want to talk about who the recipients are we? Are we going to address who the recipient of these organs are? Or we're not going to address this stuff here? Are we going to address where the guns are coming from? Or we're not going to address this? Are we going to address where the bullets are coming from? Or we're not going to address this? Are we going to address all of those foreigners, you know, that's coming from, especially the ones that got kicked out of Africa? Got a whole bunch of little French foreigners over here coming from Britain, Australia, New Zealand. Like, for what? Who invites y'all? What is y'all doing in this damn country? It's the poorest in the Western Hemisphere, right? It's the asshole, right? Why can't y'all stay out the asshole? Oh, are we gonna tell the world why we can't stay out the asshole? Are we gonna tell the world why we can't stay out the asshole? Are we gonna tell the world what's really going on in the asshole? Besides organ harvest, ain't nothing popping by the organs. Besides organ harvesting, called medical assistant. That's what that's called. Medical assistant people mean guinea pig, mean organ harvesting. Yeah, we can't get no one to listen to this. We've been screaming this on this side for fun. We got Haitians very active, and we can't get them to share this. We can't get them to talk about this because they want to talk about every damn thing. We like organ harvesting, man. That's big. They gunning them down, man. Droning them down, man. We got this fabricated manufactured lie on the planet. This is worse because now we're straight mercenaries getting paid $5,000, $10,000 a day. People, let me repeat. Ted's getting paid $5,000 a day. Where do you think that money comes from? Do the math. That's coming from, well, they thought it was going to come from Haitian resource, but like I said, the ancestors around the country, they don't shut that down. They ain't getting nothing. Because typically, before the ancestors shut it down, they used to be able to go in there and just start getting gold and everything. Oh, they've been digging. They've been bringing the bad boy. Like you see the part of the 2 million, they threw them people out, right? They threw them all out of Port-au-Prince. And then once they threw them all out of Port-au-Prince, and then they went in there, they bought them heavy duty machine. Some of them places is like Swiss cheese. I'm being honest. And then they tell people go back. That's after they have fully drilled and got nothing. And then they're physically fighting. You can actually see the extractionists, the ones that came for the bounty on that land. That's why they didn't put no president. That's why they didn't respect the Constitution. Because what it was, they were going for them, they want to colonize it and they want to chop it up and all of them going to be and then they're going to work on different part of that asteroid. But that's not what the ancestors had in mind. The ancestors said, "No, y'all gonna get your tail out of here, man. Y'all gonna get your tail out of here. Y'all gonna get your tail out of here once and for all. And y'all gonna take all these oligarchs that are non-Haitian DNA. Every last one. They're not Haitian. I don't give a damn. Mulattoes. They're not mulattoes. Levant cannot be mulattoes. Those are not mulattoes. And they saw to it. They see to it they never had a child on the train. They saw to it that they went and had their kids overseas. They saw to it. The only people that had kids on the terrain were the ones that didn't have visas to get out. They may have slept with one or two of them, but it wasn't that many of them doing it. They weren't getting down like that because they made it their business to highlight where that blood began and where their blood began. Now, oh, we are Haitians. Haitians are white. Haitians are mixed. Haitians are black. Ancestors, no, Haitians are not white. Haitians are not Levant. No, Haitians are not. The mulattoes of Haiti, the real mulattoes, not the fake ones, the real ones, the real mulattoes of Haiti. They should have seen black blood as the black people. But when you fake and you're trying to steal countries, you don't know that. But basically, the ancestors said they're gonna get their tail out of there. And they're like, and I heard it, and he said, get out of Port-au-Prince. Get out of what Port-au-Prince? The ancestor said, Bullis, what DNA you have died? No, that's not your birthright. Who died and left you Port-au-Prince? You're not Haitian, man. You gotta get your tail out of there, man. All them damn kids you kill here. Y'all think it's like that? Y'all gonna poison? You're gonna sterilize and bring all this disease on here? Y'all gonna flood the place with guns and bullets? Y'all droning them? Or y'all think y'all gonna run them out like that? And y'all gonna build? No, no, no. You're not doing that. Y'all gonna get your tail off that land. You don't get to spend a century highlighting that you're not. You don't get to have your kids, your grandkids off the train now and run in there and treat it like a plantation, thinking you're gonna own these resources. They ain't giving y'all a damn thing. Get your tail out of there. And they said they want all them white, they want them the hell off the train. They ain't giving no damn thing. They know damn well they're in their country. Don't even know what the hell they in there for. They ain't giving them damn thing. So at the beginning I was like, damn. And then I know there were downloads. Everybody was getting their downloads. They were like, because they're gonna download everybody, let everybody know we're running this. We're very disappointed in y'all. And then I think that they got really disappointed in some of the brothers that literally was participating in PDFing. They were really disappointed in some of these brothers. They were doing things they had no business doing. They were PDFing the kids on this. Like, damn, you're gonna PDF the kids on this terrain with them? You gonna physically drink their blood with them? You really doing human sacrifice with people of your terrain with them? Because you think you just win here? What damn win? They always throw away their toys when they die. You guys are like Kleenex. Once they get all that blood on you, they throw you out. It's crap's done all throughout the whole planet. And so, and then y'all signing crazy things. And then also, to a lot of people know that there was a document. That's the truth now. They did ask them to sign the country over and to sign the document so everybody on that terrain leave. They did have that document. And when they were brought that up, they started screaming, yelling, it's a lie. It's a vicious propaganda lie on Haiti. They start to scream, it's a bloody lie. But the answer said that's true. They did bring documents saying, we want you to sign this country over. And after you finish signing this country, everybody here, they already had organized to where every Haitian received in some African country. And they wanted him to stand in front of the world and tell the world, we decided we no longer could be a nation because we are unfit. We are mentally feeble minded and we could never lead ourselves. This has been a waste of time. And the answer said, nah. The paper went up and spoke. The paper went up and spoke, and all the windows in that room broke. And about 3 inches bust through that room and said, nah, that's it. Decision been made. Get your ass out of this terrain. Get your ass out of this terrain. You are not going to make them stand and say that they don't know what they're doing. How are you going to blame a man of not knowing when it's you? The whole damn thing is you. The whole damn thing is you. Like right now, your stupid little theater. Your manufactured fabricating nonsense here. The only sad thing is people actually died in your movie, your fake movie. For looting purpose, for control and power. That's it. They're not giving y'all the land. And then I think the thing they said too, they said, that ain't not that. That's not our debt. Not our debt, people. We're not paying that. Did we make that debt? No. Did Haiti make that debt? Haiti can't pay your debt now. Did Haiti make them debts for y'all? Pay y'all damn debt and leave Haiti out of it. Haiti ain't got nothing to do with y'all debt. And no, the answer said they're not doing that. Y'all spent a whole 111 years, man. Even when the treaty and the quarrel was cut, y'all still would dictate. Y'all don't lost your little rapid mind from the planet. Be like, yeah, we run that. We do that. You ain't running nothing right now. You ain't running a damn thing. You're gonna do exactly what the answers say you do. And I'm like, fees and ain't no prime minister. Um, and they also said that y'all gonna shit. And then we have people talking, we want no. What damn election? You're in detoxification. You're no longer a republic. You're an MP. You've been under mind control for so long. You need to detoxify. You going through detoxification. So what you talking about? You're gonna have an election. Election in what? What you regenerate? The answer said there wouldn't be no damn election till they feel like their place have been detoxed. It's gonna stay open just like that. Oh, they're gonna get mad, but they gotta get their tail out of there. And it's illity, the whole damn thing. They don't want to breathe in any inch of that stuff, and they know that, and they've been told that. Don't get it effed up. They know them boys do high in magic. They already know. They've been told when they really upset. Them boys know they gotta get the hell off the whole illity, and they better not be caught on 1 inch of that stuff. Okay, they've been told. So don't get it effed up like they don't know they gotta go. They know they gotta get the F out of the illity, and they know that's not Hispaniola. They know that's not Sandman. They know that's called illity. So we don't even know why they faking the funk here. Okay, but they've been told, and they 10 toes down, and they said they're not giving them that. They ain't giving no damn thing. They said we ain't giving no damn thing. We gonna pay market value. We gonna get in line like everybody. Ain't no special damn French with none of y'all. You better get your tail in line, and whoever have deals that make sense, that's for the people, because they already made up their mind. People, the ancestors have made up their mind. Moving forward, the resource of Haiti is to build the nation of Haiti, is to build the empire of Haiti up. It is not for them. They spent 111 years, man, stealing. They spent 100 years, man, training the whole planet. You're the poorest of them all, man. People, I mean, damn, they would kill them on the terrain. Right now, it is February 2026. They're drawn on my people. My people are being drawn for no reason. Right now, my people are being killed. Okay? Right now, we have mercenaries running around killing my people like birds, man. Right now, we have mercenaries in my damn country burning down open markets. It was the mercenaries that burned those schools down. They had them lose their mind. Right now, we have, I mean, it's a crime against humanity. We have about 900 child soldiers on the train, people. Okay? Now, can the architect of all this chaos be the solution maker? If this architect, the answer said, if this architect had the solution, they would have been given. They got a solution to the problem. They are the damn problem. They are the destabilizers. The destabilizers don't get, no, they are the damn problem. They put 2 millions on the street here now, and then the answer said they've been um, they've been doing their little heart. They've been doing their little heart. So they had like earthquake. They shoot the earthquake at 8. No, answer said no. Boop, 1%. No, you're not gonna be doing a catastrophe. You be like, help us feed them. We are the planet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We are the planet for what? You ain't gonna do a damn thing for them. You know what it's about? It's about power. It's about it's about power and money, man. That's all it is. No, time up. They're done. Now get your tail off the terrain, man. That's why you don't have a core. It was strategically decided by the ancestors. No core, no treaty. Can't be trusted. Market value. Get in line with everybody. There's no special friendship. There's a line. Better jump your little button line. And then you better make sure that the language is very clear too. No funny business. Ain't no clause. There will be no economic slavery. You can't keep a nation locked down in economic slavery now. It's unheard of and it ain't going down like that. Y'all gonna get your tail out of there. And then also, they were like, they got the good stuff. They got the good stuff. And they were like, oh, we got a hard deadline for them. They already been given a hard deadline. They've got a hard deadline for them. And they said, oh, don't worry. We're gonna release that good stuff down there. That good, good, good stuff. They don't like that SARS, but because they said no exactly biologically what to get them off that train. They better get their tail out of there. They're not playing with them. They all better get out there. They said they got their good, good, good stuff for them. They better get the tail out. They better go back where they come from. Ain't nobody. The ancestors said, "No, my land will not be colonized. No, my country will not have masters. You will find another place." And they were basically saying these people are trying to do slave and master stuff in modern time. It's an old system. It's outdated. Tonight, this is outdated system. They're trying to bring slave and master relationship to the planet. It's outdated. They were like these places are over extracted. You have whole cell of people, man, that have been abandoned for centuries, someplace 30, 40, 50 years. Some of these places gonna break their stick, they go in there with that foolishness, you know. But they like, no, they're not doing it. They better, they better get their butts in line. That's what they better do. And then also, I'm gonna get back into this, but I just wanted to let you know it's ancestors. That's why I don't know what fees they may talking about. I saw the Burrell guy, that little Canada guy. What is that little ambassador from Canada? He person non grata too. I don't care what his name is. That's person non grata too. Him too. The whole damn thing's person non grata. Cause the ancestors like, what exactly y'all doing? Y'all not running the show here. Who cares what y'all talking about dialogue? There'll be no dialogue with y'all. Now they're like, oh, we need to. They don't care. See, all of them that sit in the table with y'all for dialogue, it's gonna be political figure. Those they're gonna die. And repeat, they're gonna die. When they see they start dying, they're gonna behave themselves. They've been told the ancestors run that country. And if the ancestors don't tell you move, you don't move, you sit your butt down. That country's not gonna be run the way it was. See, right now, it's a bad habit. They were so used to prostituting themselves for y'all that even after prostitution ended, they still prostituting themselves. Isn't that sad? How conditioned you had them, they prostituting themselves. They don't realize they don't have no treaty or quarrel with you. They ain't got to do none of that. They don't got enough sense to know, hey, to tell Brad, get away from here, man. Get away from us. No, 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 not with you, not with you, man. No, no, no. So we're gonna sit here until they figure it out. That's what the answer said. We're gonna sit it until they figure it out. The answer said all those contracts is null and void. All of them. All of them. Void. Not one of them good. You don't bring your trash in here and then make your trash sign binding contract and sit and scream on top of your law. International, that's not how it works. None of it will be respected. None of it, all of it will be void because it's not constitutional. They were like they had some serious enslavement clause in there, basically saying full ownership of the banking, full ownership of the resources underneath the ground, um, owners of the earth, on the earth, owners of all where earth. Where who are y'all? The ancestors, who the hell are y'all? What ancestors y'all had that fight here? And the real question is, it's the poison, what's the imagery? Then why can't y'all stay off the asteroid? Y'all gonna have to make it make sense to the planet here now. Make it make sense here now. Screaming, go, deport. Okay, you're screaming deport them, but at the same time you're screaming deport them. You're bringing your rusted cage inside the house. You're putting all your puppets. You're holding all your meeting. You're acting like you're the owner. You're sitting up in the helicopter like that's your house or something. Bringing people in signing things that's void. That's just all y'all stupid document. None of it good. None of it. None of it. None of it. None of y'all. And anybody dare knock the door and say this to be honored. Anybody dare do that. They dare. They can say it's the last light, it's the last day on this planet when the dust settles. None of those contracts is good. All of them are void. There will be no economic slavery. Who, as a nation that has been put in so much economic in debt to do another 100, 200, 300, 400 years? That's not even reasonable. That's not even rational. And that would not be done on that terrain. And also, too, that's why I was irritated like Fisa May, the ancestors that run the country. You know what I'm saying is, there's no Republic of Haiti no more. It is the MP de Haiti. Number two, MP de Haiti don't need them. They need the MP de Haiti. Because MPDIT don't need them, never needed them. Therefore, contracts are done according to the liking of the MPDIT. So all that little crap they were doing there, it means nothing. All that little running in here, wearing suits and stuff, running around here, tying, writing contract, trying to act, none of that stand. None of it. None, yeah. None of it. They're gonna get in line with everybody. With everybody. This is the MPDIET. If it is good for the MPDIET, and the language is crystal clear, no funny words. The answers say they mean zero funny words. One word mean 100 different things. Now, no ambiguous language. It has to be crystal clear. Say what it is. But there will be no ownership of the land given to foreigners. Zero. Foreigners do not own the resource. Foreigners can mine. They pay for access to it, but they don't own it. And it's weighted. They don't come here and say, "Oh, I'm gonna go get about 5 ton," and then they leave with 100 ton, and then they come with their soldiers stuff next thing trying to do. No, contract will be signed. Contract number one: the father of the father of the MPDIT is the Emperor Jean-Jacques Dessalines. Number two, to do business, it is a prerequisite before anything gets discussed here. You understand MPDIT belongs to Haitian. Repeat after me. MPDIT is for Haitian. Okay. And also, you sign. You understand that you are not part of the MPDIT. And you also understand you are not IC. We're not playing with this here now. The answer's dead serious about this. Three, you understand you pay market value. This ain't no you get 97%. No, 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 no. That's not how the answers are doing it. There's no 10 year. You sit over there and you clean it up and you use poison to kill people. No, no, no. No, no, no. Inspection. You get a certain amount and you pay it. And you respect the rule of the land. You cannot use any chemicals that's going to kill the earth. Earth is alive. It will not be done savagely. And you will only come with those that need to. You're not going to say, "Hey, I'm bringing 100 people next to me, so 1,000,000 people showing up." Or 100. No, contract will be respected to a T here. You will stand in line with everyone. It's MPDIET. So, unlike Visa May is what is Visa May? Prime Minister what? There's no Republic of Haiti. Visa May. It's the MPDIET. What you're watching is the detoxification. It's going to look like that. Like I said, they've been prostituting themselves for almost 111 years. It's going to look like this. This ain't the end of it because the world ain't seen nothing yet. When they realize they got to get their tail out there for real, they're not playing with them. The ancestors not playing. Y'all gonna get all y'all white tails out there. That's not y'all country. Because all of y'all got passports that are not Haitian passports. Every last one of y'all. And y'all been living in enclaves. You know what enclave means? That means that you have acknowledged you are not like the people that live there. You're better. Now you're gonna take your better tail back to your better lands. That's what you're gonna do. And them oligarchs, they're gonna take their better tail back to the Levant. That's where they come from. They don't have any DNA, not one drop. They're gonna go back to the Levant. They're gonna do exactly what the ancestors say. And everyone on the whole island, the IT, they have no biological connection with people, blood. They just eat the IC. Oh, they know you have to leave. You have to vacate. And they mean business. And they mean everything, every morsel. They taking everything that's this. Enough is enough. Now, enjoy. Enjoy the little kill. What y'all doing? Enjoy it. Just know when it's done. Ancestor time 9. Ancestors, they move with nature, the 4 elements. Enjoy. But expect major tsunamis in the Western Hemisphere. Expect major tsunami where y'all at in the Western Bloc. Expect major earthquake unseen before. The good stuff, the real stuff. Expect big, big earthquake, the good stuff, the good stuff. Because see, they gotta show you. They mean business here now. So it don't get confused here. When they get done here. Y'all gonna low key sit on the sideline thinking how you gonna go back in there to strike. But back of your head, every last one of y'all heads, y'all gonna know. You remember what happened. You'll be like, man, dang, I want to do it, but I remember. They're gonna make sure they leave a fingerprint that you know what happened last time, that you'll never ever do it. And then they're gonna sweeten up the pot too. They're gonna sweeten up so good. They're gonna make sure they put a whole bowl full of gold, diamond, you name it, right there in the ocean, right there in the damn ocean. Triple W, you swim, touch the land without permission to come touch it, and they're gonna keep it sweet like that. Because see, the name of the game is you have to learn to see and don't take what don't belong to you. Who gives you the right? You've been abused, you've been violated. They're not giving anything, people. That's why I would like. That's why I'm like, Fees May. He better go find someone to put himself very soon. He better go find somewhere to go sit down. I said that man better go find something to sit down. He better go find some place to go sit himself down. And all of these characters, talking about dollar, they better go find somewhere to put themselves to. They better go find somewhere to put themselves. Or they're gonna attempt it. But they're gonna get live and animated on their train now. They're gonna make it animated. There will be no damn election by foreigners. I don't get what part of it they don't understand. They're not running that country. They think they are. They're not. So I'm like, he running what? What is he running? He running nothing, man. A whole century, man, stolen from his country, man. A whole damn century, man. Not a day, it's a century, man. And then like the internet, the harm that was done with repeated humiliation, poor, corrupt, hopeless, cursed, fail. How's somebody gonna be corrupt when they're not allowed to touch the money? How's somebody gonna be corrupt when the banking have nothing to do with it? How are they gonna be corrupt? How corrupt people gonna call the people corrupt? How? Don't you have to touch it to be corrupt? Don't you have to see the money? Don't you have to see the damn money to be corrupt? I don't get it. I don't get it. We hear people saying they corrupt. Corrupt how? They don't control the banking people. Our tax don't stay in our country. The ocean, all the boats, we don't get money for that. Seriously, we have not gotten any kind of money belongs to us for 111 years on this planet, people. Don't we have to physically touch it to be corrupt? Those water boys and water girls, they're only being given like 1% of the money. The one would cry. The kind of money people think they have, they don't. The ancestors, like, they're not getting paid the way y'all think they're getting paid. They make it sound like they're getting 65, 80,000 a month. That's not true. They only give them 5,000. The other 60 is capped. That's what they're not telling the world. That place has been exploited beyond words here on this planet, people, in ways that make the human race throw up in their mouth if they understood what they've done to us to make an example of. That's why the ancestors said they're not giving them nothing. They're gonna get their tail out of there. That's what they're gonna do. They ain't giving them nothing. They already said they're not giving them one crumb. They ain't giving them nothing. Not giving them the country, not giving them nothing. They're gonna get their tail out of ELDIT. Like they can run and do their little fantasy about Hispaniola, send and do whatever the hell they want to do, but they can get their tail out of there. All of them, they can get their tail out of there. And now they were like, okay, however long it take them to go. They're like, lock, nothing coming out there. So I was like, yeah, yeah, you can dig all you want. That's not the way resources work. They gotta give you access to it. Our ancestors not giving y'all access to it. Y'all have no access to the resources. Y'all did not come out here for love. Y'all did not come out here for development. It is not partnership that brings you to this land. It is domination that brings you to this land. It is greed that brings you here. Greed and domination. You did not come here with pure, unadulterated partnership, real partnership. And we don't mean partnership when we talk about we keep 90, you get 10. We keep 98, you get 3. No, no. Greed is when you tell someone something that rightfully belongs to them, sign it over to you. That's greed. That's not yours. You can be allowed to do some extraction, but you need to understand the owner needs it to build his house back. You know. So now, the very first thing that's getting built with the resources is IET, the MPD IET. The very first thing, the roads, water infrastructure, lights, everything. That's the very first thing being taken care of within the actual country. The actual country. No, we don't need contracts from them. because they contract they a road that probably could have took $1,000. I'm sure them boys will build $1 billion so they can bring theirs and half at it. Nah, 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 nah. They're not the ones that Ancestors is going to give contracts to. No, they're not the ones. Mm-mm. But the very first thing is the land needs to be irrigated. The land needs to be irrigated. It's because we have not only irrigated water infrastructure, not water wells, not water wells, no, not yellow jugs, not outhouse, real toilet, real sanitation. It's gonna nip that college situation in the butt immediately. Real sanitation, real, real trash picking up, real solution, real compartment that can be blended, turned into items. It don't need to be that filthy over there. Okay. The very first thing, the land will be rebuilt. The very first thing, order of the resource, the land, because they want the people to be taken care of. No more foreigners come before the people. The people been abused. After this get done, we're gonna have a lot of broken people there, and that's why the answer say no amnesty, no amnesty, man, no amnesty. And if you watch my video, you will see I say no amnesty. That came directly. There was a directive from the ancestor land. No amnesty. You can't give amnesty when it is calculated. You cannot give amnesty when it's logistic to it. You cannot give amnesty when it is done on purpose. And none of those things happen over there by accident. All of it was calculation. Organs were not just ripped out for fun. A real machinery came down and hunkered down and stole down there. Right? All of those weapons are not there by accident. The child soldier, that's not there by accident. To cost a nation 8 to 900,000 little kids because you gangstified them. That is a crime against humanity. And then you MK mind ultra them. We're code words. And these code words are music that they listen to. And then you have people singing words that's making them tick, 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 like Tourette syndrome on the train. Little kids, 5, 6, 7 years old with guns in their hand, military grade gun, and the country is not at war, man. No amnesty. No amnesty. No amnesty. The answer said be no amnesty for this man. You can't grant someone amnesty when they consciously know what they're doing. They know what it's gonna do. You trying to tell me when somebody take a human being, you rip its skin off it while it's alive, screaming and kicking, you don't know you're doing it? You try to tell me when you rip hearts, organs, when you try to tell me when you slice them up in modern time, organ harvesting them in their land? Where exactly are they at when you're doing this at in their country? Where are they at when you're doing this at? And then you call this coded word medical assistance. You got the whole world believe, oh, I'm bringing medicine. You're bringing sterilization to the terrain. You sterilize them. You're bringing diseases to them. But you got to, I'm bringing medicine. But no one ever said, what is these medicine? No one ever said, hey, why don't you give us a few vials so we can test to see what kind of good medicine you're taking over there? No one ever said, hey, are you their doctor? Do you see their body every day? Do you know what's going on with their body? But you're just going to take medicine. No, you're not taking medicine. You're sterilizing them. You're not taking medicine. You're bringing diseases to them. You're not tricking anybody here. See, this kind of knowledge only the ancestors can give you. Only the ancestors, man. They can give that knowledge. You know, all I know, they 10 toe down. They're like, no amnesty, man. And then the thing I thought it was so powerful when the ancestors said, the same people screaming amnesty, if you did it to them, they would never give you amnesty. And I'm like, what? If you did it to them, they would never give you amnesty. If you went to their homeland and you organ harvest their people, they would never grant you amnesty. As a matter of fact, I don't think you'd be allowed to organ harvest their people as much as they organ harvest on your land. As a matter of fact, I don't think you'd even be able to set up the first clinic to do that like they did on your terrain. Because see, they did it because they did manufacture consent. Because they were shooting the poorest, the hungriest, the diseased, the name calling. They got the whole globe signing off on organ harvesting. What a tragedy. They got the whole human race signing off on drones being dropped on people. And they don't understand when people say, look, That's not what these cats talking about, man. These abstractionists, man. Say no to that stuff. They're like, yeah, they can use another 25 years. I'm like, man, man. And then you had these black people from the Caribbean running their little butts up in the United Nations. Yeah, they're so unstable. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh man, guys, if you don't know what's going on the terrain, just say you don't know. Quit drinking the Kool-Aid of the enemy. You guys have caused a lot of children to be organ harvested. Yes, y'all did. Y'all caused a lot of senseless death by backing something y'all didn't understand. You guys have caused a lot of children to be drawn alive. You guys are causing a lot of people from the age of 5 to 35 getting slugs put in their heads by mercenaries. Because the truth is, the children, they weren't doing it. They weren't killing each other, so the world don't know. Those are mercenaries they got down there doing the killing. They were not going to kill each other. They've been poor in life with each other. They think it's just retarded, stupid. Why do I want to kill a Haitian, man? I'm poor. It's poor, man. I'm going to get them. You hear that? That's my stomach. You hear that? That's that stomach, man. Why am I killing another starving person, man? That don't make no sense. It's stupid. For what? Why do I want to pick up your gun and put a slug in his head? For what? I'm mad. But what is killing him going to do for me? He's mad. What is killing me going to do for me? Is killing him going to give me a plate of food? Is killing him going to unburn these schools that you have the mercenaries burning up in here? Is killing him going to unburn these hospitals? You burn our damn hospital, man. Y'all burn our damn hospital. Is that going to unburn these damn hospitals? These 700,000 schools y'all, these, these 700 schools y'all burn here. Are these 700 schools going to be unburned? The pharmacy that you made them burn here. Is the pharmacy for us to get medicine? Is this going to be unburned here? You burned all our hospitals down, man. Are these hospitals going to be unburned, man? You are the help we don't want. Get your tail out of here, man. You guys are not even parasitic. You guys have become tapeworms. Get the tapeworms out of here. So basically, um, the answer is like no. Y'all gotta go. And the thing is, from the spiritual realm, they're not like us. They don't feel nothing for y'all. They don't feel a damn thing for y'all. They don't feel a damn thing for y'all. Sometimes we're shocked to hear how cold they are. And they tell us every time, they don't feel nothing for us. They don't feel a damn thing. All they do is that they do risk and reward. Risk and reward. Is it worth it? If it's worth it, they don't give a damn. They smash a damn country to pieces. That's how they think. They're like, oh well, don't give a damn about dead bodies. Clearly you can see, and the answer said clearly y'all can see. They don't care about dead bodies. A country not at war, people are being drawn. For what? A country that never knew civil war. Civil war was bought with for money. Never knew civil war. They bought it to a country that don't even know what that is. And then on top of it, they fuel it with guns and bullets, hoping they can get the people to exterminate each other so they can go and revenge. So they can come loot and rape and I guess get more organs. I guess they're not getting organs enough. I mean, what they plan to do? Organ harvest 90% of the country? Is that what they plan to do? Organ harvest and whatever they can organ harvest, kill? Is that the game plan? I mean, at some point I'm going to have to ask, what is the game plan here? The game plan is erasure. It is the extermination of IET. So the ancestors did let them do it. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Y'all can get rid of the Republic of Haiti because this place never designed to be that any damn way. And they're like, they just sat there and crossed their leg. Listen, and then they're like, yep. Now, do us a favor, tear up this damn place. See, people see the thing getting tore up. I said, that's the ancestors, people. When you're gonna build new, you can't have that stuff there. All of that, like for them, they think they turn up their place for themselves. They're not moving in. They're getting their tail out of there. They're getting all their tails out of there. All the white, they're going back to their country. They're going back to America. They're going back to Canada. They're going back to Germany. They're going back to New Zealand. They're going back to Australia. They're going back to France. They're going back to Spain. They're going back to Portugal. They're going back wherever the hell their ass came from. They're going right back. If they came from South, they're going back there. They're going right back where their little tails came from. Because they're going to get their tails out of MPDIET. They're not owners. They're going to get their little tails out of there. And MPDIET is the whole peninsula. They're going to get they're going to get the tail off the peninsula. And they already know that. They already know that, people. Okay. Another thing. The Elegots, they're gonna carry their little tail back to Levant. If they don't want to go to Levant, they go anywhere. But they're gonna get their tail out of there too. Every last one, they're gonna get their tail out of there. Every last one, they're gonna get their tail out of there. So, so babies, we're gonna get nice stuff. So bear, just be a little bit more patient, a little detoxification. They're gonna keep tearing up stuff. Some of us we already know what time we looking at it, we're like, dang, y'all better burn that stuff down, man. Burn that damn stuff down. Y'all better burn every goddamn thing from that republic. Y'all better burn that damn house down. Burn, baby, burn. Burn that damn thing down. So I'll be happy. Like some people like they be thinking like they think, oh my God, I said no, it's not sad. That's the republic. Underneath the republic is the NPDIT. They gotta tear it down. That's what they're doing. They're doing demolition. They doing the work of the ancestors. They don't even realize they're doing that. They doing the work of the ancestors. The only tragic part is the innocence that the drones are dropping. But after it's all said and done, that's why the kids are gonna be the most prized things when it all gets said and done. The kids, they're gonna have a really, really wonderful life. When it's all said and done, anybody breathe on the kids. Lights out in the future. Lights out very soon. Lights out. Anybody touch one, even look at wrong. Lights out. Lights out. Lights out. So, and besides, all the ones that's being killed right now, they're gonna be reincarnated any damn way. Yep, they're gonna be reincarnated any damn way. They just that they're gonna be reincarnated, but not right now. They want them to be reincarnated to win the place together. So, and then also, as we know, the MPDIT, it was founded with sun magic. So we know right now we're in the era of sun magic. So, with that being said, too, that lets you know that they want to offboard a lot of them any damn way because they have a new frequency. They have something new they're doing with the place, and what they're doing with the place is number one, brotherly, sisterly love, looking out for each other, no turning table, no sellouts, and then also they have a strong theme that the ancestors want on the terrain. If you cross us, you die right here. That's serious. You cross us, you die right here. You don't leave this spot. You cross us, you die right here, man. Right here. Betrayed us. You betrayed us right here, you die right here. Real talk. Ain't no you leaving. No. So it's like Taila Mula. Real talk. Utrayi Muli. Betrayed us, you die here. You cross us, you die right here. When you betrayed us, will you die. When you cross us, will you die. Strict, strict, strict to the core. No, no pass. So that's why like they're like, oh my God, I said it's not us, it's the ancestors. We're not running the country, people. Get that through your head. We're not running the country anymore. That's been taken away from us. They said that they'll hand it when they feel like we're mature. We're not mature enough. They think we were too naive. That's how because of naivety. And then also a lot of y'all travel. The ancestors facilitated some of that too. They facilitate some of y'all getting treated the way y'all get treated, so y'all can appreciate home because home is gonna be very beautiful, very very beautiful. You come back to a very very beautiful home. So all the ones you hearing talking about, oh blanc, there ain't no blanc. MPDIC inquiry for no blanc. Blanc can come and work in the MPDIT. The blondes are more than welcome. The whites are more than welcome. If they want to, they can come and work in it, but they need time. They're more than welcome if they want to do investment. But doing investment don't mean you move in. Doing investment don't mean you shooting commands here. You're gonna have strict protocols, do's and don'ts. Number one, keep your mouth shut when it comes to internal. You got nothing to do with that. Number two, finance that ain't none of your damn business. You do what you came here to do business. You spend and as a matter of fact, you spend the time you're supposed to get the hell out of here. 6 months at best. We're not doing 8, 7, 9. We're not doing what people get comfortable because of the history. The ancestors don't want that right now. They say they're not doing it for people to get comfortable. They're doing a couple months to get your tail out of here, man. They're not doing years no more. They're not doing that. They said that the world have to show them that it can behave itself, and the human race have to show them. They understand. This is a sovereign nation. It's not this. It's sovereign people. It's not slavery. It's not a plantation, man. It's a real sovereign nation. It's an MP. It needs to be respected here, man. Enough is enough. And so that's it, people. So I don't know what they doing. I'm like, this thing only the ancestors running. Anyway, please like and subscribe. And y'all know that. Y'all know the ancestors run that place. That's why I don't like. I like that person on the ground, Henry Rooster, whatever his name. I like. Like, boo, go sit down. You ain't running nothing. You think you are. You don't even know the big plan. Go sit down. You know, go sit your tail down. What time it is? They can't do nothing about it. It's out the gate. Damn piece already here. Ooh, it's finna get lit. Ooh, you ain't seen nothing yet, baby. Hold on tight, baby. That place gonna look night and day by 2029. Night and day. But man, I'll be honest. I get impatient with the detoxification of it. I understand what they're doing. I ain't gonna lie. I understand what the answers do. I'm getting kind of impatient. I'm like one of these impatient cats, man. I like stuff quick, but I know I understand. They say trust the process. Someone trust the process. But anyway, please like and subscribe, and all of y'all that understand it's the MP the IEC. So we don't even understand what they doing. I like they over there pushing that blue and red. They're like we're not in blue and red no more. Black and red, black and red, black and red. They took that down. So and that's their country. They run it. They own it. So who gonna check them, boo? Who gonna check them? They the one that fought for the country. Who gonna check them, boo? Who gonna check them? You gonna check them, boo? Who gonna check them? Who gonna check them? Nobody. Yep. And it's very unfortunate. We have a lot of maturing to do. Yeah, with a lot of maturing to do. But we will get there. But we're not allowed to run that country until we have matured. All decisions made from the physical, from the invisible world. It'll manifest in the physical. There will be no more um, directive coming from the physical, and then they just sitting there watching. No, 10 toe down. They running it. So that's why I'm looking at like I heard dialogue. I said dialogue with who? Y'all not running this place. Dialogue is not gonna be done with you. There's gonna be dialogue here, but it's gonna be Haitian Haitian. It's not gonna be y'all. Mm-mm. You're not even gonna be in the room. You're not even allowed in the damn room. Once the leadership has been selected in the invisible world, um, they won't really be much of a vote in the physical world. Everybody's just gonna naturally know because there's just gonna be a download. I think they're doing download and stuff like that. It's not. It's just that they're not doing election like that. They don't want to put anything in here that can be manipulated. So that's why I'm like, and I like let them try it. Let them try it. I think they said, mm, let them try it. Let them try it. Let them try it. That's all I can say. Let them try it. I think when they see the first attempt, they see a few people drop dead. Okay, they're gonna get a little scared because human beings. But when they see in 2027, when they try to do another attempt at it, and they see 90% of those that do it drop dead as cold turkey, regardless what color we creed, and then they were like, "Oh crap!" I think that's what they're gonna sink in. Oh crap! No, nobody. No, it's the ancestors, people. Please like and subscribe. Bye.